I'm left from a Leo, and today is going to be your December 10th through the 31st reading. And yeah, so we're just going to go ahead and start. I'm going to see what the basis for your... I'm going to see what the base of your reading is. And we're basically going to just see what the focus may be, or maybe, you know, what energy you maybe need to connect to in order to have a successful end and middle to your December. Alrighty. So let me shuffle. There we go. Okay, so we have Scorpio. So right off the bat, I was thinking that like the first thing that came to my mind when I saw that is if you have any Scorpios in your life, you might want to get close to them. Scorpios may be a little intense for you, but at the same time, I feel like Scorpios and Libras have this way of balancing each other that a lot of other signs can kind of relate to, but not as much as Scorpio and Libra, because there's this like complete opposite of things, but in the same way, it's so similar in the way that it's expressed. Okay, so anyways, that's a whole nother video, but so having Scorpio here, this is basically saying that the way how you do something or how you should be this month is like a Scorpio. Now we'll see as we go through the reading in what type of way as a Scorpio you should be acting, but right off the bat we know that Scorpio is an intense sign. It's a water sign, so it's very connected to feeling and what emotions are. Even if they don't like to connect with emotion, the feeling is just there. You can't shake it. So Scorpio is very intense, and because they are so deep as people, or just as, you know, what Scorpio represents, sometimes it's just easiest and the best to just either stay super silent and mysterious, or just be very vocal and expressive about how you feel, and kind of create your own reality based off of the truths that you've picked up emotionally from other people. So really, really cool. I kind of feel like this might be a deep month for you guys, okay? So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into your reading. I don't want to waste too much time. So there's going to definitely be some type of contrast that's going on within your month. So let's go ahead and see what that means for you. Okay, Libra? Okay, first card out. Starting it off very beautiful. We have the Sun card here. So what this is basically saying, the way it's starting off for you on the 7th, you definitely are going to be receiving something that feels amazing. This may be something that you've been hoping for. This may just be confidence within yourself, or this could be a Leo coming into your life and kind of giving you some news that you've really, really been needing to hear. I'm a Leo, so that could be me. But this card also fell out. We have Temperance. I love this card. So this is really like a soul's connection to something. This is you bringing two forces together that actually work. This is having something that just fits. It's having something that just is. It's having something that just, no matter if you understand it or not, it works and it's for your greater good. So I really like this. I'm not sure who this is. For some Libras, if you are dealing with a Leo, this person is coming up very, very strong. And it's almost as though things are meshing and things are just really beautiful. And it doesn't have to be love, but if it's, you know, in a work situation, things are very cooperative. And just bright, but I do feel like it may be just a connection to a Leo for sure. We move to the Judgment card here in reverse. So there seems to be that there's a huge situation that I think comes from someone maybe spilling too much or spending too much, but there's an I don't want to say indulgence because it's not that serious, but I feel like it's a situation where someone overdid something, where they were spending or they told a secret they weren't supposed to. Let's see what part of your life that's actually dealing with, Libra, using this deck here. Oh, okay, we got two cards. Okay, so we have baby and mother. So for some of you guys, it could be the mother of your children. But honestly, this could be about the relationship between you and your mother. This could also be the relationship between I feel like there's a sacredness that may have been broken, and maybe it was a secret, or maybe it was something that was kept on the hush hush, but it comes out. Um, it's something like, it's a really deep connection between the two subjects, but it's something that maybe didn't need to come out, or it's a situation where you had to put up or shut up. Like maybe there was a huge fight. Like it just seems to be that there was just a huge downfall that, well, not downfall, I don't want to say that, but there was a huge situation that caused some awakening for some, whether it was walking away or staying. That's up to the situation, but there was definitely some type of occurrence that happened, and you were like, whoa, this isn't what I want, this isn't what I like. I hate this as a Libra, but at the same time it was just going and going and going, and you had to express it. So I feel like that's kind of where that situation was coming from, but it's a very deep situation. We then have the Five of Swords in reverse. So again, after we have this huge thing happen, I think time settled things in a way, even though it wasn't very much time. I feel like there was a sense of, okay, I can breathe. What really happened? What do we do to fix this? How did we get to this point in the first place? And I feel like this trying to figure it out, this calm sensation that's happening now after everything has settled, is really comforting for you. And I feel like it has you at ease. And I feel like you are actually like, okay, it's already been done. And this is what it's just going to be. I feel like you're not holding or harboring harsh feelings, even though you know the situation was kind of big. But I don't feel like you're losing any sleep over it. I feel like you feel very confident with the way that things are, and I think you may have even smoothed things over with another person, or just smooth and ease your mind that things happen the way that they needed to happen. Okay? So now I'm going to move to the middle of your spread here. First card out. Okay, so we have the Three of Swords. So the Three of Swords is, we know, disappointment, some type of betrayal, a letdown. This was definitely something that was unexpected, but I feel like it was unexpected, but it's something that's happened before. And of course, this could be dealing with a person. This could be dealing with just you mentally not knowing how to balance how you feel about certain things. And I feel like it's just it's not a tough time for you, but I feel like you're at this point where mentally you're like, shit, like maybe you're reliving it, or maybe you're just having doubts again. But I feel like it's all a matter of what you're choosing to feel, what you're choosing to pay attention to, what you're choosing to believe, I think is a crucial part of it. And kind of training your mind to have sanity and to control its own state, I think is going to be really, really beneficial for you. So if you have been feeling a little wonky mentally, and I don't mean like, feeling silly, but I mean just feeling a little like you are having a harder time adjusting your emotions or adjusting your thoughts in alliance with your emotions, things of that nature, maybe try to find some ways to mellow out the mind, first of all, but to also rationalize what you're thinking. Also take some time to just have peace. Whatever that means for you, you have to find it, even if everything is just everything. You have to find a way to find that peace within yourself, because at the end of the day, all the things that cause us disharmony, for the most part, they are real and they do affect us, but at the same time, whatever you choose to put your energy into really does make a difference into what affects you. And I know that sounds really basic, but it's very true. Like if you're a person think about a person who would literally not pay attention to things that make them sad. There would be nothing to hold them back, essentially. And that might drive a person crazy, but at the same time, if you really commit to that type of way of thinking, or that type of standard of if we're not serving each other in a way that's amicable, in a way that's beneficial, in a way that actually feeds my soul, then why are you here? If you choose to do that, then you kind of have no way to go but up when it comes to that part of your life. And it definitely will have you having more ease of mind. Even if you want, to add more people to your life, you'll be at a different part in your life so you can experience new people. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like all of that goes into it very well. And it fits, like it just fits. So it's all about what you choose to put your energy into, okay? So then we move to the King of Cups in reverse. So again, with this emotional turbulence that's been going on, I feel like you're just kind of, you're just kind of out of it. I feel like you're not even able to focus on things. I feel like you are trying to figure out what's going on. You want to be optimistic about the future. You want things to be better, but I feel like there's this sense of pride or strength or protection that you get from whatever the thing that you hate so much, and so it's causing you to have this conflicting feeling of, I don't know what to do next, I don't know what to do next. And this person, from the looks of it, seems to be a person that is kind of hard to detach from. It's kind of hard to it's like it's complicated. I feel like the type of relationship, again, has to deal with like the mother of your child, or the relationship between you and your mother, or something very delicate, and something that still could very well be forming, and could be new for some of you. So just keep that in mind, okay? This is a very fragile thing. Knight of Pentacles. So we kind of move to a better state, I would say. There's a little bit more pride in the picture, but I feel like it's because you know what you want now. I feel like it's not necessarily that you know what you want, but it's almost like you know what it takes to keep what you want at this point. So it's almost like you have to choose what you wanted. And I think you had to go down some memories that maybe you didn't want to go down. You had to maybe do some thinking, maybe be around people that you don't want to be around, maybe have to listen to someone cry, or I don't know. I feel like it's all of the above. And I feel like just mentally it was really hard for you to not be distant sometimes, or cold, just because you needed a break. But I just feel like it was all just reactions, and I feel like that's not truly where you are trying to lead things. I feel like you're not really, that's not the end all be all for you. So you see it as something different than the other person. Yeah. There's also a sense of like you getting money soon. But hopefully you use it in the right way, because I feel like you might spend it in the wrong way. But I do see money coming soon around that time as well. Okay, and the ending of December. Okay, we got all three cards. So let me lay them out. So we have the Seven of Pentacles. So clearly it seems as though you're starting to work on your day-to-day responsibilities, and I feel like work is starting to become something that you may not want to do, but you are doing it because you see the outcome of something. You see the investment in what you're doing. But I feel like it's still a situation where it's like you want more, but it's kind of like that's just not an option at the point right now. And you may be... you may feel as though you're doing a lot of work, but nobody's seeing it, or nobody's, or you still have just so much more to go. But all of those are just things that you just, keep going with the punches. I do see that getting a little bit better for you, or at least you being able to cope with it easier. Ten of Wands in reverse. So what this is telling me is that you can do more. Like I feel like you have this feeling of, oh my gosh, I'm so overwhelmed, but you can do more. You're prepared. You have the things that you need to do. You just have to start doing it. So whether this is in work, or if this is at home, or this is dealing with becoming a better you, or if this is whatever it is, like you can do more. There's more on your end that you can be doing. So whether it's a good thing or a bad thing, or if you feel offended by that, then however you feel is probably in the situation how you should take it. So think about it that way. But there's definitely more that you could be doing on your end. Five of Wands. So it's ending off this December with, combative energy, maybe a battle. It could just be that things are just speeding up in the workplace. And again, you're feeling overwhelmed, and maybe you lash out about that. Let's see more. Okay. Eight of Cups in reverse. So it seems kind of like something isn't what you are supposed to be doing. And there's an argument that comes with that. dealing with, again, I'm feeling like a Leo. I feel like there's a Leo in the mix. And I feel like this Leo could be very obnoxious right now. They may be feeling really like bold, maybe angry about something, and it's causing a disharmony wherever that is. So what you have to do is, you know, brighten up the situation. I feel like this person is just cranky, but it's not a huge deal. But this person may say some things that just isn't good. But I feel like there's a new journey coming. So for some, it will be that it just ends, and then for others, it'll just be like if it just calms down. It just it just releases itself. But you just have to be there and be cooperative and try to work things out. And I feel like this person just kind of needs someone to just like be their foundation for them for a little bit while they get their emotions in order. So it's not terrible. I feel like if you try to work at it, it will work, but don't force things. Don't force the situation to work out, because if you do, then it's going to be a different type of situation. So don't push it too far, but don't just sit back and do nothing, okay? So yeah, I think that's concluding your reading. I really enjoyed reading for you guys. If you would like a personal or a private reading to get a little bit more into your month, or I offer lots of different types of readings and I'm always changing them. So yeah, if you would like to contact me, you can hit me up at lovefromaleo@gmail.com. And yeah, subscribe, like, so that you can see more of these videos, and because it really does help me a lot. And leave some topics down below if there's things that you want to know, videos that you want to see. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'm Love from a Leo from Not Your Favorite Leo. One day I will be. And until next time, I will see you, my lovely Libra, in the next video. Bye.